Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to PC Gaming here. I'm gonna give you a the Titanfall beta, which is now open beta, which they should have just did straight from the get-go because they had too many people going crazy finding codes and buying codes and shit like that. But anyway, so I'm gonna go over the pros, the cons. This is all my opinions of the game. So I mean, if you have anything to say, hey, just drop a comment in the comment section, and we can interact. It's always cool with me. All right, so let's get into the pros. The game Titanfall. It's extremely easy to pick up and play. Hell, I didn't even go into the training mode. That's how easy it is to pick up and play and figure out what the hell to do in the game. Going from parkouring, running from wall to wall, climbing up the walls, hopping on a Titan's back, and all that. It's gonna come naturally to you, to me, to everybody that plays the game. I just recommend skipping the training because I kind of doubt that it even tells you anything more than you need to know, to be honest. The action constant. Okay, you got, whether it's you're dealing with human pilots, whatever, with Titans, or even with the AI bots that people seem to hate, but I like, and I'll explain that a little bit later. The action's all over the place, and it can get really hectic when there's multiple Titans, battling and stuff like that. Sometimes I like to sit back and just watch them go to work because it's pretty crazy what they're doing, punching them, ripping the pilot out, throwing the pilot like it's fucking, like it's a piece of shit. Just like a rag doll or whatever, excuse my language, but whatever. Since this is the PC version I'm talking about, it's running on the Source engine, so even if you have a card that's years and years old, trust me when I say this, it's gonna run Titanfall, no problem, okay? I'm running this game on a FX 8350 with a 7990, and I'm getting 60 frames per second easily with everything maxed out. Talking triple buffer, 8x MSAA, or even I wanted to go to 8x EQAA. It's just locked at 60. It's one thing I don't like right now that it is locked at 60. Hopefully the retail game is unlocked. I tried writing Respawn and Zampella, I believe his name is, on Twitter, and of course, just like every other dev, they didn't respond back to me, which annoys the shit out of me, especially when these people, you tweet them, and then 2 minutes later, they're sending out a tweet talking about some stupid shit. Like, come on, respond back to me, you feel me? Yeah, so the game's running silky smooth. You're not gonna have a problem with it. A friend of mine has an APU, AMD APU, I believe it's a A10 5800K, and while he's running the game on low, 720p on low, he's still getting 60 frames per second. So I mean, he could sit there, and tweak the game if he wants to get a good image and frames per second. He still has a little bit of headroom, to be honest with you. When it's done right, parkouring in this game is fucking fun. Let me tell you, okay? Especially once you start learning the maps and where you can go and exactly how parkouring works in general. You're going to be getting to A, B, and C if you're playing hardpoint. You're going to be getting to different locations really quick. Honestly, I can't wait to see some of these YouTube videos that are going to come out for the game. Crazy kills doing parkouring. It's going to be pretty cool. Since a list of all the game modes has leaked for the game, which I'm sure Respawn is not too happy about, one of the game modes is Capture the Flag. Capture the Flag, parkouring, gonna be an amazing, fun time. I'm gonna tell you that much. I'll probably be playing that and sticking to Hardpoint so far. Hardpoint is one of my favorite modes. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, it's the greatest mode ever. I favor that more than Attrition. I think it's called Attrition right now. So besides parkouring, the AI. Yes, this is a pro in the game. This is one of the biggest complaints that you hear about this game. The AI. They should just replace the AI with humans. This and that, blah, blah, blah. It's worthless. It's too... Listen, if you sit back and actually look at what the AI bots do, it's really small things that they do that's like, holy shit, that's pretty cool. Alright, for instance, even though they're not going to do this to you, but I have noticed a couple of times where the AI is dragging their fallen comrade away from the combat, which is pretty cool. I like that. These are like small things that I appreciate when developers put it into the game. So dragging the fallen soldiers, they're holding points. When you're playing hardpoint, there's always going to be about 2 or 3 of them at different spots of the hardpoint looking out. Now, I've played hardpoint a lot, and let me tell you something. There's rarely ever a human player just sitting at a hardpoint looking over it. Rarely ever. You got the AI doing that shit for you, alright? And even though they're not, like the biggest threat, they're still a semi-threat, and it's still gonna expose the enemy player on your map when they're shooting and stuff like that anyway. So, they still help out. They move as a unit. Once again, that's something that a lot of players that I've been playing with online um, really haven't been doing. You know, everybody's just been going off and doing their own thing. There's no communications, whatever. Nobody's sticking into a group to be able to, you know, go to this point, go to that point, or hold the areas down in the map. What these AI bots are doing, they're moving as a unit, which is good. That's teamwork, which once again is something a lot of us human players um, lack, unless you're in like a clan or something like that. When they're in a melee combat with another enemy, and you come by and you kill that enemy, they actually thank you. And guess what? A lot of human players don't even thank you. It's amazing, you know? Continue on with the AI. I mean, there's a lot of good things to say about this. They'll obviously the enemy AIs are going to attack you. You know, they're obviously going to shoot at you. I'm not going to say they're, you know, they're marksman shooters or whatever, but they're still going to attack you. And one of the things that a lot of people seem to be missing is when one team has a lot of Titans on, like two or three maybe, whatever it is, there are pods that shoot down from the fucking sky, and a team of maybe like three or four of them. Sometimes it's three, sometimes it's four. I'm not gonna give you a definite number, but a team of three or four guys come out with RPGs, and they start firing at the Titans. Those motherfuckers, they're helping you. Like you don't even realize that they're helping you. That you know that's pretty fucking cool. I like that. The AI is helping you trying to take down these damn Titans because let's face it, we don't have enough bullets for our anti-Titan guns to take them down by ourselves. I mean that's just a fact. On top of that, you have the scepters also that come around and helping you out to take down Titans and other players and blah blah blah. Blah. Which you can also hack those guys if you want, which I don't see, which honestly, I think I might be the only person that's doing it every time I play a game. Everybody's killing the scepters instead of hacking them and taking advantage of that. Because once you hack them, they're on your squad, and you don't have to, if there's a group of five of them, you don't have to sit there and hack all five. You hack one, that entire group is with you now, which works really well, especially when you're trying to hold a point. Okay, so for Titans, I'm going to talk about it really quick because we are limited to basically one Titan in the beta, unless you're lucky enough to get the burn card to unlock the another chassis for your Titan. If you're into mechs, then you're definitely gonna enjoy this part of the game. If you enjoy controlling them and having them watch it back or guard a post, they do a good job guarding areas, unless they're overwhelmed with like two or three Titans, whatever. Then they're shit out of luck. They're gonna get destroyed really, really quick. But I've had a good couple experiences with my Titan guarding certain points, and he was just a badass, and he was holding the shit down like with no problem at all. It's just once like two Titans get in the mix, then it's pretty much game over for it. Moving around in the mech is pretty cool. Sliding, strafing side to side, and using the boost to move around is good. I know a lot of people are complaining about, oh well, the Titans, these big ass Titans can't jump. Can't even jump over a couple of feet wall. Well, you know what happens if a Titan starts jumping? We're gonna have Titans on top of buildings, doing Parker moves and all that types of shit, and it's gonna be too much. That's gonna be out of control, and we don't need that. We just need the mechs on the ground, and that's that. And now onto the cons of the game. And remember, this is just my opinion. You may not agree, but whatever. Melee kicks. It's a very small thing, but they annoy the shit out of me because there should be a little longer delay between kicks. The reason why I say that is because we're pilots. Okay, we're soldiers. We're not Chun-Li, with 100 freaking kicks or whatever. When we're jumping in the air, we shouldn't be throwing multiple kicks, in succession like we're Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat doing a bicycle kick or something like that. Alright, I've had that happen to me where a guy jumped, he was parkering, he jumped off the wall, threw one kick, missed, and then threw another kick really quick, and then poof, I was dead. Like I said, I think there should be a little bit of delay. If not a delay, then make it where your character might get fatigued or something like that. So, something like that. If you're throwing too many kicks one after another, your character will get a little tired, and it'll be useless. Because I'm sure we're gonna see a video coming out on YouTube where some guy just walks into a room and just starts drop kicking everybody like he's Bruce Lee, and takes out everybody. It's going to be ridiculous. We do see that, that's for sure. Now, while I was praising the AI bots before, it does have some flaws. For instance, the AI versus AI melee combats that go on in the game in random spots of the game. If you ever notice on your map, you'll see two dots together. And you could stay at this, whatever spot you're at, those two dots are going to stay there for a long ass time. They're not going to move. It's just going to be the same spot. And the only time they will move is once you walk around that corner. Then it triggers the combat fighting sequence, which honestly, I don't like that I have to walk to that area in order for that to happen. I should just be able to, walk to that area and it's already going on. You know what I'm saying? Like there's already a kick being thrown, and Respawn should just make it where that fighting sequence triggers a little bit earlier, because I'm sure we've all seen it. You walk around the corner, you got these two guys frozen, and then a quick second later, the combat sequence loads up, which it's a small thing, but it kind of breaks the, I guess you could say, realisticness of the game, if that makes any sense. I think I said it properly, I'm not sure. But I'm sure you guys understand what the hell I mean. As for the AI combat in general, I think that the AI definitely needs an increase in difficulty. They need to increase the smartness, whatever the technical terms are. They need to make them stronger, smarter, an actual threat, but not to the point where people are gonna start crying about it. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass whooped by bots. It sucks, it's too hard, blah, blah, blah. I tend to balance it out, because there's plenty of times where we'll walk right up to a bot, and he'll just stare at us and shoot, but there's like only one bullet hits out of his whole clip, which I don't see as fair. And in fact, it makes the AI bots in the game that they're trying to say, is good for the game. It just makes them look dumb, and it's gonna turn people off to that idea. So I mean, yeah, like I said, there's too many times where they're just standing around, they notice you, they don't shoot at you. There's too many times where they shoot at you and they'll turn around and they'll run away. There's plenty of times where they'll miss their shots at you. They definitely need to bump up the AI difficulty in those terms. As for the Titan, I feel that we earn these Titans way too quick. The reason why I say that is because while we do have to wait, I believe it's 3 minutes or so in order for us to get a Titan, that time gets cut so quick, especially in the beginning of the match, because there's gonna be plenty of times where the enemy AI is damn near at your spawn, like like greeting you, like, hey, what's going on? So I mean, you could easily take off about 10-15 seconds right there, right off the bat. That actually ties into the reason why I think the AI should be a little bit stronger. That way we're not knocking off a minute, 2 minutes, whatever it is, really quick. On top of that, they have the 80-second burn off card, which takes 80 seconds off your Titan build time. So, right off the bat, what's that going to be? What's that, a minute and 20 seconds? So 180, a minute and 80 seconds where you have to wait, whatever it is. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into the math, but it takes too damn quick. It's too quick to get a Titan. It just doesn't make me feel like I earned it. I'm sure maybe there's gonna be other people that feel the same way too. I don't feel like I'm earning this Titan, this badass, robot that's gonna come whoop some ass and shit like that. When we die, our time doesn't restart. It just keeps on counting down, which, once again, this is my opinion. I think it should just restart. And the reason why I say this is because we need to earn these Titans. That way we're playing smart, we're playing better. And I don't want to hear anybody talking about, oh, well, after you get like kill 5 people in a row, then we should be able to call on the Titan. No, this ain't fucking Call of Duty. We're not doing those kill streak rewards like that. This is just dumb, okay? You just need to earn it. You'll feel more accomplished doing it the hard way than you would be just getting it handed right to you like a little baby. Now, as for the time reduction that you get once you kill people, I don't know, I'm not exactly sure how time gets reduced. I don't know what that's really based on, because there's times where I'll kill an AI bot and I'll get 5 seconds off or 10 seconds off. A couple times I got 20 seconds off for killing like a human player or whatever. I'm not exactly sure how that works. I don't know if it's based on how many bullets you hit them with. I don't know if it's based on if you got a headshot or not. Maybe some of those times for the AI bots should be decreased just a little bit. And who knows, maybe we shouldn't even be getting any time taken off for killing bots. Like I said in the beginning, you can get so much time taken off by killing these bots early in the match that it's ridiculous. We should just only be time taken off for killing human players, which once again will increase the difficulty of getting these Titans. I know everybody loves these Titans and stuff like that, but sometimes when you're in the match, that other team might you know, be killing so many damn bots that these Titans are in the match right away, really quick. I mean, it kind of kills it, and it'll be a one-way battle, especially in the game mode attrition. Okay, so like I was saying before, the time continues even when you die for your Titan to be built, which I kind of don't agree with, and it just goes back to the whole, you know, really earning that Titan. Maybe when you die, a couple of seconds should be added onto your clock. I mean, I can sit here and die 20 times, you know, playing like shit, not getting one kill, but yet I'm still earning a Titan. In my opinion, that really doesn't make sense. Once again, it all just comes back to wanting to have that difficulty, that challenge of getting a Titan. Alright, and with all that said, hopefully you guys enjoyed, you know, some of my opinions. If you didn't, that's cool. Whatever, we all have our opinions, and that's that. But overall, the game is extremely fun to play. Definitely enjoying it. I put in about like 8 hours or so into the beta. I could definitely see myself dumping plenty of hours into this game, especially with the new maps, which is rumored, or maybe it's not a rumor anymore since all the info leaked. It's like 14 maps. It looks like it's going to be a good customization for your Titans as well as different weapons for your characters and stuff like that. I'm just hoping that we're going to get more weapon customization as far as like different grips and more sights and stuff like that. Who knows, maybe we'll be able to change the colors and shit like that, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, these are previous devs of Call of Duty, so I don't see why they wouldn't bring any of that stuff into here. Honestly, they should, because apparently a lot of people like that stuff. Trust me, it was one. I was getting into an argument with one person about Call of Duty versus Battlefield, and this guy brought up a perk in Call of Duty being able to change the colors of your guns and stuff like that. I was like, what the fuck is that? Anyway, so yeah, so the game is fun. And I'm glad I actually got into this beta because I had pre-ordered the game long before I even got into the beta, and definitely don't regret pre-ordering this game. It's going to be well worth it, and it's one of those games that when it comes down to it, it's just fun. Going to be a challenge once people start you know, really learning the game and stuff like that. It's still going to be fun though, and that's one thing that a lot of games nowadays tend to lack. A lot of games nowadays, they lack that. It's not grabbing me, I guess you could say. That's the right way. It's not keeping my attention. With Titanfall though, there's plenty of things in this game that's going to keep my attention. It's going to keep me wanting to come back. Due to the variety of stuff that can actually happen in the game. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this beta review. Any comments, questions, whatever, just leave it in the comment box, man. I love interacting with you guys, so hit me up. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you out on the battlefield. Peace.